First of all, I thought I could spend more time in the summer in my studio, but things have changed. I'm heading to middle school, so my brain is on fire. First day of summer break, and I just was able to step into the studio. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can see behind me, but my desk is a hot mess already, and I just cleaned it up. So what I'm doing is, first of all, I thought I could spend more time in the summer in my studio, but things have changed. I'm heading to middle school, so my brain is on fire. I've got so many things. I can't even sleep. Like 4 o'clock comes and I'm trying to wait till 4:30 just so I don't get up way too early. So the classroom's a hot mess. So I took out 10 bags of trash on Friday. I was able to move my stuff from my old school to my new school. My daughter and I worked for 5 hours cleaning out all the things that were in there. They were trash. It was all trash. We still haven't even went through the cabinets, all the supplies. That was just trash we took out. And there's a bunch of furniture that I still have to haul to the dumpster for the pieces that people didn't want. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to turn on a YouTube channel. Here's a, where is it? I bought a book about a teacher. I can't find it now. Oh my gosh, is this really this messy? Oh, yes. So I've been listening to him nonstop because, again, I'm going to middle school, high school teacher. He doesn't teach art. He just teaches. So great resource, but he's going to be on in the background. I'm going to be printing some posters I've made for my art room. I'm going to be putting together a piece of, not furniture, a little cart that I started to spray paint. You're going to notice it's 2 different colors. I didn't like it. I have some other decorations I'm going to do, so I'm just going to be working around like a little busy bee and try to straighten up some because, again, my desk is a hot mess. So come with me as I do all the things. I've actually been working on a bunch of posters. I went on Etsy and thought the elements of art and principles of design posters. I could totally make some of my own, but you know, support other artists. So I don't know. I'll link these off of Etsy that I got. They were just a cute handwriting. I feel like they did the purpose, and so I was able to print them on. I have 13x9 printer that I have. I'm lucky to have my studio. I will say, after some research, it's one of my favorite purchases. So well worth it, and the ink is not expensive. But really, I bought it because I really like it has like there's a clock in here. Oh my gosh. Like a cute tint. I mean, you could have done it white. They sent you white, and then the ones with this peachy tint. I don't know what they call that. But I thought they were cute, and I didn't always was wondering why they had two, and it was color and coolers. I don't know. Anyway, so I bought some of those, and then some other art. There's a big wall behind me in my new classroom that is going to be my wall art. And I don't mean well, I do have a few pieces of my own art that I'm going to frame. I found that. But I printed off, or I bought some off Etsy, of other little artsy things. And I was going to plan to paint this one kind of like at the back door, or the door they leave at. So these were things off Etsy that I'll link for those who are looking for something. And then I just buy cheap plastic frames that have no glass in them just in case they get bumped. This one I made myself. I saw the little saying, and I changed it to fit my colors, but I thought that was cute. So, and I've got some other things I bought. My daughter's art, not my daughter's art that was in my daughter's room. Like this is Leslie Granger, and I'll link her. She has a bunch of cute people she did after a while. So I've got to get frames for these things because I'm going to hang these things behind me on my desk. And then some things that I have, my daughter doesn't want anymore because she's a teenager. So that's what I came in here and did last night that I'm doing today. I've made some other pieces. Again, I see ideas and then I go on Adobe Express and I kind of create it myself. So that's what I'm printing on the 13x9 paper. It is paper ribbon. It's got like a shiny gloss and then a matte side. And I kept it, and I've kept it, and I've kept it. And there's pretty colors. Anyways, I've seen a bunch of things on Pinterest where they made these kind of paper lanterns. That's why I'm even put a lamp or light hanging, but I don't need all that. So I found these different sizes. My goal is to take this, wrap it over, staple it so the paper hangs, and then I think I have something I can do something to make it hang. Like I can hang it. But that's what I'm about to make. Or should I do that? Or should I clean this? This is what happens. I go crazy. So here is my other little poster I've made. So I have one of Keith Haring and Ringwald. Ringwald? Is that her name? I don't know. But so I'm debating if they're going to be smaller than this one. I don't need all of them that big. I don't think I've got one more piece of paper of the 13x9. I've ordered more, but I just ordered it yesterday. So that's the paper that I've been using. 13x9. It's an ugly wrap packet, but it's lasted me for a long time. Like I think I've had this for a couple years and I've just used it up. So I can throw this away. So you can see that I was cutting that paper on the cutting board. I don't have a great cutting board. I have to go back with foil and sharpen it up. If I cut real slow, it's fine, but if I try to chop too fast. My room, I'm painting it with paint, and I think it's like a dusty rose pink, a light blue, and oh my gosh. I forgot the other color. Maybe it's a purple. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, and I'm not painting like big areas. I'm going to mainly do, and I got large acrylic ink markers. I bought acrylic paint markers, I'm sorry. So I'm going to do some kind of doodles, like doodle a paintbrush in black and white, and then make it look like stripes of those whatever 3 colors I bought today. And then, you know, right now my color scheme is everywhere. I can't remember the color. Anyways, as you looked, it probably looked at me like looking weird. I'm looking for a stapler. I don't know where my stapler is. I can't remember where I put it. It's one of those long-handled staplers. I mean, like, there's not that many places in the studio. Anyways, also the hoop, I took hanging wire, like that you use to hang pictures, and I just wrapped it around the hoop, and I did 4 just because that's what they saw in the Instagram, no, in the Pinterest. So that way it's balanced. Now, obviously it's not tight, but this paper is not going to be heavy. And the cool thing is I can cut the paper if I don't like the different edges. I mean, I tried to measure it best I could just by my eye, but it's not going to be perfect. So I guess I'm going to have to go inside and get my stapler because I don't see my stapler anywhere. I thought I had it. Did I take it to school? Okay, so pause. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I brought all the things. I keep picking up stuff going, ooh, that look cool in my room. Ooh, that look cool in my room. Oh, wait, I need paper towels because we don't have any. I didn't even see paper towel. There was one. Somehow in my Walmart Publix pickup order, I got soy and scallion noodles. I take it to my classroom just in case the kid's hungry. All you use is hot water. Yeah, I got a microwave. I'm hungry, want some noodles? I washed my sweaters and my raincoat that I take and keep at school. So those are going back. I bought too many deodorants today. Wait, where'd it go? So why not take that back? Because my daughter forgets deodorant sometimes. Well, so do I. Now we both got deodorants. You know, why not? I just got more brush. So I was in the bathroom and there was some art. My daughter made this at art camp that I had here. Golly, I don't know, long time ago. And then a little piece of art that I made that was in a little frame. And then I need these little pieces that went with a piece of furniture. So I keep casually walking around grabbing things. So why not just get a big bag and do that? So, okay, so I've got my stapler. I'm gonna flip it and we're gonna see what this looks like. So I'm over here getting yarn for the yarn one I just made. And as I'm grabbing my yarn scissors, guess what's right there? My stapler. See, I walked in circles. But I just made a yarn version of the paper version. I like the yarn better. I like the texture better. The paper ones are okay. I don't know. I may take it apart. I really like the yarn. It wasn't that bad. All I did was cut big long strands and then looped and then put the end through the loop. Same little hook, but it's obviously heavier on one side. So I don't know how I'm gonna make it stay and not tilt. So I gotta figure that out. And then I'm gonna give it a haircut. So let's give it a haircut. When you decide to take things apart. I like the yarn better. It's okay. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna head, not now, but I mean like head to the craft store and find yarn that is similar to how I did it. So I did pinks, reds, a white, and greens. So maybe a blues and purples and do one, and then yellow and green, something like that. But I need more textured yarn because the yarn that I had, the thicker pieces, I've already used. So yeah, but I think I spun this around to keep it. You know what? If they're crooked, who cares? Who cares? It's just kids. They're not gonna go. Okay, so I'm trying to wrap things up because it's dinner time. What is frustrating me is that I have all these things that I cleaned up to create my own art over the summer. The landscape class, the sketchbooking materials. I mean, there's so many things that I wanted to work on that are gonna have to be put on hold because getting prepared for my job kind of overrides it. So it's frustrating that I'm in here doing things and I'm being productive and I'm you know, moving my hands and being creative, but it's not quite what I want to do, but it is what I want to do. So the only thing is I really want to get this cart put together because I have spray paint that I'm going to be spray painting. This is my favorite color. This is called Sweet Pea, but I love that pink. But, and that's what I want to spray paint it. So I may do that for the last part. The hoops I ripped apart. So I really want to get more fabric because I have that one hanging back there. My daughter told me it looked like someone's wig, but it was too much. But she literally tells me everything I do is not right. Every color I pick, every texture I pick. We were picking at house colors today and we had to have her approve it. Yes, because she does have a good eye. I'm not gonna lie. But she tears me apart sometimes. So anyways, but I'm still gonna keep it. I'm still gonna make another one. She took some, she recommended, I forgot I had this stuff in this drawer. I had tie-dyed, or not tie-dyed, dyed old pillowcases or sheets. And then I ripped them I use them to tie up my art things that I sell, you know, like as a packaging tool. So I have this like dusty blue, this teal color, and as she said, the ugly orange. I think this was the color of the sheets. These two I dyed. So she took the blues and she took one of the smaller rings. The smaller ring I put together that I ripped the paper off, and she's gonna use these, which I thought was a good idea. So I might go to Goodwill and see if they have pillowcases or sheets I could, that are in a color or I could dye. So that was a good idea. Then I also remember I looked in that drawer and I have, so that's my drawer of googly eyes, yes. Ribbon, so it made me realize like, oh, I have these other textures. Yeah, and it makes me think of fabric too. Like I've ripped up different fabric like I did with the sheets that I dyed. So you can see there. So as I come to a close today, did I get lots done? Yes and no. Anyways, this is summer art teacher duties. Either I'm working on my classroom, creating things for my classroom, or I'm walking circles looking for my stapler, which now I remember where it is at. All right, I'll see you next time.